EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Cleveland Browns Stadium on the shores of Lake Erie. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Cleveland Browns. The kicker, Dustin Hopkins, set to get this one going. And off we go from Cleveland. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
At their own 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Off play action, it's Howell. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked off by Anthony Walker. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception.
That is not the throw I wanted in the first.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They
made me panic on that one.
And you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Now throwing on first down here. That one complete out to Dotson.
Collins pass. Complete to number 1, Jahan Dotson. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 40-yard line.
Second and 7. They'll send the tight end in motion left. On second down, a run with Gibson. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 there on the move, and they'll remain a yard or two short here with third down coming up.
Not a ton of room available on that, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
He's going to have the first down and more than that. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 43. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. If you're these receivers, you got to be ready, because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy, either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes it's just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
They'll run for the first time.
Good defense.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
That kind of hit will certainly fire up your team both on the field and on the sideline. Tackles for lost yardage, they're always welcome.
The This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Third and 1. Howell's going to throw it. This one less.
Wow, come on.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. Sly able to put this one through, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1.
All right, we got to play defense now.
Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. And the tight end goes in motion left. They start on the
No,
ground.
sir. No, sir.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. How about Jonathan Allen there pushing upfield to make the stop behind the line? Here's Watson now on 2nd down. Escaping the pressure.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
He's taken down.
Go.
Montez Sweat, the man that time to fight in and drop him.
2 plays so far, a run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on 3rd. After 1, 7-3 the score. On to the 2nd from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. Boy, tough spot here as they approach the line of scrimmage. A long way to go to try to pick up this 1st down. And
Good defense. That's what I like to see.
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Well, that was a 3rd and long run. And
Hey, man, we going for
that
this
was
block.
just a wave the white flag kind of a situation. Obviously, they don't want to risk the chance of throwing it downfield and risking a turnover.
I tell you, didn't get through.
And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be
That was a good
marked
punt.
inside the 40.
Yeah, you could have pick 6 in the beginning. That kind of messed us up.
Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get him 3. Now here.
Oh my goodness, that's cold. Look at Gibson. That boy is tough.
Inside the 15-yard line.
Probably just wiggled his way through the line like that.
It's been tough to stop here this 1st half. Terrific run from one of the fastest backs in the game today.
Look at that
A
footwork.
guy who keeps defensive coordinators up at night, no doubt.
Remember when we were meeting with the D coordinator before the game and all he talked about was run fits, making sure our guys were in the right place so there were no creases?
They missed their fits, didn't they?
Yeah, there was no fit there. The only fit was at the end when he threw his headset down after that big run.
And he'll get this one down to about
Right,
the
we got
10-yard
come away
line.
with 7 on this
The
one.
excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Seven yards left for 2nd down. Ball at the 10. Here's Gibson on the read option.
Yes, sir, Gibson.
Touchdown, Commanders.
To the poise we showed after that pick 6.
A 10-yard touchdown.
Got 3. Got another stop.
And Washington
Get a
has
touchdown. That's
taken the
right.
lead. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
Yeah, if we get another stop, that'd be huge.
And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The Browns drive about to get started. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Second down, here's Chubb again. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
But when you go from 2nd to 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round the defense. They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. Faking the give, now Watson. Going out wide, finds Chubb.
That's a good move.
He's going to have the Browns first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now a play fake, and it's Watson. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down.
Now how about this throw right here? Had to throw it to the left sideline, and you know the timing's got to be correct on this one. Ball's got to be right where it needs to be, and it was. That's because he had great arm strength on that one, able to drive the football. Quarterbacks love it when they can show off their arms.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb.
All right, good.
There as he stopped up at about the 41. Jamin Davis there to bring him down. And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. Now it's Watson. Steps away to his left. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Keep forgetting he can scramble.
4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
They asked him to take charge and get them to a spot where they could at least attempt to kick before the half, and he does just that. Didn't trust what he saw downfield, so he took it upon himself to get them into field goal range using his legs. That's coming through with a play they needed in a big spot.
On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. That he's brought down
Good D,
short.
good D, good D.
2 yards there, needed 4.
I hope he go for it.
Now gonna use the
I think I can stop him.
3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Would have been right at about a 52-yard field goal try, but no, they are going to go for this thing on 4th down. They will indeed snap it to Watson.
Yes, sir. Let's go. Good stop.
The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Commanders come through with a 4th down stand.
What a stand.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. We'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
Howell's throw complete there to Thomas. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. And they're going to speed things third. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on third and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage.
Cover two.
More times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Man, I need a little bit more time. Come on.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just
Oh,
trying to
cover
make
3,
second
wow.
down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Second down throw for Howell. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. It's Howell with another throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 30. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a first down. Second and 10. Here's Gibson on the read option. And he works his way free all the way.
All right, there we go. Good run.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. Sly able to put this one through. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Round 7.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. This taken in at the goal line. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
First and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
The
Let's get a stop.
ready to go. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the 2nd quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys...
We cannot have those runs happen again.
Regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Flushed out right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side.
Wow, he held on to that. That's crazy.
A big play that time for Cleveland. 44 yards.
That's the kind of play this offense desperately needed. They've got to be saying, our defense has kept us in the ball game. We're down, but we're certainly not out. And maybe that was the spark that they've been searching for.
Oh my God, man. This club is crazy. Good run.
26 yards. And the Browns have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and that will put them on top here in the 3rd. touchdown. Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
All right, let's see if we can answer.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands.
There we go.
There we go. Right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Hal down to throw it.
What a dot.
Catch, dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
Little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
A give up the middle to Gibson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
This a quick slant.
Way to hold on to that.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
That was a nice overrun slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
Yes, sir. Gotta be.
First down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the 1st down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. Back to the ground.
God dang, they need to block him. All right, I ain't running towards this side no more.
Myles Garrett showing that athleticism as he gets in to make the play.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stepped
I should have threw it. I threw it in stride. That's why you got tackled. Like a cover 2 again.
And they keep making the connection.
Hal throwing on 3rd down here. And that will not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up. His time is now run out. A bit of extra pressure now for this one on Joey Slye. This for a 4th quarter lead. Slye able to put this one through, and they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure.
All right, we gotta get them stuff.
The lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Browns drive about to get started. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well.
There we go. There we go. It's on regular, Michael.
Second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense.
Good tackle, good tackle.
It's still open for the coordinator.
He could easily broke that and got a first down.
A 1-yard gain up to the 26. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Throwing on third down, Watson.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Manuel Ford.
By Emmanuel Forbes. And the Commanders are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection. And now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
They'll start on the ground with Gibson. And he's
good run.
right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Gibson again.
Damn.
And the play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key third down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key third down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts.
That looks like a cover 3. I might do this.
The offense on third down.
Nah, he's in cover 2.
4 times out of
all right.
6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 9. Throwing here, Howell. Throw right side complete to Dotson.
Good route, good throw.
The Commanders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on third down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. Straight ahead, Gibson. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
On second down, here's Gibson again. And he only manages a couple
all right,
here
come on.
down to about
We got
the
this.
38-yard line.
Ooh, he better get a stop there and
Steelers
give
trying
me
to use the
timeout.
clock to their advantage. They'll take the timeout here with 2:08 left. And then they'll have another stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. First down marker at the 31. It's third down. Powell. Open man is Samuel, complete.
Look at Samuel. That was a nice move.
2 minutes remain, and
That
that's
was a
our
nice
score
move.
differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter.
And the Washington first down.
He's going to run the ball now.
They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run and play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late fourth quarter. Do they put the ball in the air here on third?
I do. I run the football into my offensive line. No leakage up front. I want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or
That's game.
And he will have a Commander's first down, and that should just about do it. It's a pickup of 13, and with that 13 yards, this ball game just about over.
That was a big run by B-Rob, too. Streak continues.
Well, CD, for the losing side, they had opportunities in this one, but big plays just didn't go their way, especially late, and they have to suffer the L here.
It certainly felt like that takeaway, once it happened, it knocked the wind out of their sails, and they just couldn't get their equilibrium back.
This one right here by Kurt Sain was crazy. So, dang. Boop. I love this route right here. Stock playbook. Inside zig route. Love it. Especially against cover 2. That takes to him the hook right there. And he all wide open. Through this. Yeah, he didn't disguise his coverage at all that whole game. I knew he was mostly running to cover 2, and then when he would switch it up, I knew what it was because he never disguised it. But this was the first play of the game. I got greedy. Oh, wait. I don't know why I threw that. That was crazy. I panicked for no reason too. I for some reason I thought I was getting pressured, but they had him, and I just threw it. Probably should have held it longer. Gave it to him. But this was awful. Should never threw that. Yeah, I don't know what he was doing as far as defense. Or offense for real. I didn't think his offense was all that. $17 and counting. He was 11-1 before he played me too. So whatever he was doing, I guess he was beat 11 people. I like our black jerseys. Love our black jerseys. Ooh, the Jets without Aaron Rodgers. But their defense is still great. But as long as Zach Wilson back there, I'm not really too worried. Now, I know he probably gonna run the hell out of the ball though. I know that for a fact. If he was smart, he would.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Washington Commanders.
Look at that black. And they got the all white. Well, I mean white and green, but you know, pretty much all white. And it looks nice.
This one started, and we are underway from FedEx Field. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down.
So we play the Broncos next. Hopefully we get a dub on that. We should. They attack Howell.
Here's Gibson to start the drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Well, the defense, they get to Howard. Will go down here. John. There's the one in there to drop him. But just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, how about that? That didn't take long, did it? And now they look at 3rd down, and that's another time to try and go and get the quarterback too.
And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long.
Probably have to throw like a little screen or something.
3rd and long. Here's Howell. That's going to be caught by Samuel.
Oh my goodness! I almost got it too. He is lucky. He is so lucky. If he ain't tripped me up, I'd have got that first. I know that for a fact.
That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Now Hall to start the drive. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go.
Wait, what happened to Cook?
Everyone crashing the
Oh, okay, there you go.
made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook.
Good hit.
It's upended after a gain of 4 to the 25-yard line.
When you fit in that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Throwing now is Rodgers.
Threw that right to me.
Game going to be intercepted.
Look at the stiff arm.
The return will stop right around the 25.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble.
He threw it right to me. Wait, did he put Aaron Rodgers back in the game? He did. I thought he was hurt. I didn't know you could do that.
Off play action. It's Howell rolling to his right. He's got Turner. Touchdown.
Look at that dot.
Cole Turner. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Commanders take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Joey Sly on for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Commanders out to a 7-0 lead. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25.
All right, play some more defense.
Offense taking over for their next possession.
He did put Rodgers in the game.
The first
Wow.
time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in.
I see what he's trying to do. I see exactly what he's trying to do.
Where they think they have an advantage.
I got something for
Dial
that.
up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
If that corner right by tight end open, he's trying to go to on the backside to the end route.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Cook up the gut.
Look at Allen, man. I love our front four.
It was a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. The defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in
I ain't saying chance. I ain't no
not
speed.
necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
It's a big play there for the Jets on 3rd down. 42 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time.
He's lucky I messed up.
A little over 20 yards there, and in 2 plays, they've now moved the ball over 60 yards. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Up the middle, it's Cook.
Yes, sir. I knew that was coming. Missed that one out.
He had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Jamin Davis, the one to get up from his linebacker spot and make that play.
The job of any linebacker involves having enough strength to fight off a blocker and get to ball carriers, but in this case, I think we can safely say he beat him right off the snap to get into the backfield and make that play.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. On second down, a run with Hall.
No, sir. No, sir. No stretch over here. You have to make himself for a field goal. And he's not letting score. No touchdown.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Wow, he should never caught that. That's crazy. Let me see that. Nah, no way. Ain't no way.
Jets are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Good bounce back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back.
Yeah, I thought I did. I could have sworn I had it. Or at least could have got broken up or something. I mean, that was like right there. All good. We're going to shake it off and move on. He's going to throw a pick. That just shows me he's going to throw a pick sooner or later. He's making throws like that.
Even at 7 now as they kick it away.
I ain't worried.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways.
Oh, is that cover 1?
You know they're both
oh, cover 4. I think he's playing Matt.
For this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7. Hal running right on the option.
Look at that craziness. That man was on the floor and popped right back up. No way.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner,
come on, man.
Most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one because when you run him on short gains, your risk reward.
I mean, he literally dove at my legs and just popped right back up and grabbed me on my torso.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Back to throw, Howell.
Yep, 1-on-1, you're done. Have to double team him. He'll play his zone.
All right, let's just go ahead and walk through this one pretty easily, right? Blast off the line of scrimmage, get downfield to a certain point, usually around 8 to 10 yards, turn around and make sure the quarterback sees your numbers and set yourself up for the pass.
A well-executed curl route by Charles Davis. A handoff for Gibson, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Here's Hal to throw on 2nd down. And this is incomplete.
I should never do that.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Howell, he'll look to throw it. The throw right side here going to be incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Now the former Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way on to punt the football. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Jets offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful.
Good hit.
When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Ball again on 2nd down.
And a short pickup here as they're going to cross the 10 to the 11-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Here now a 3rd down and 8. Working from the gun, Rodgers.
Look at Derek Ford. Let's go. Boy got some MJ hop.
At the 24-yard line.
And that was one that I kind of saw coming, Charles. You had a free safety just hanging back there over the middle, waiting.
He should have probably threw it a little bit higher.
And he jumped on it.
And I don't know why the quarterback didn't see that. That was just your standard cover 3, which means the free
Let's
safety
see if I can get him on this one.
2 corners,
The
and they
blitz.
divide the field in thirds. But when you have a free safety with range, like a good center fielder,
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Washington.
Go. John Dawson.
A 24-yard touchdown.
And Washington has taken the lead. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
I'll just play some more defense.
After the touchdown.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
Just picked A-Rod off twice. Let's make it a 3rd.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Let's go. My D-line is crazy. I can't wait till Chase Young comes back, man. Him with Allen and Payne. Oh, man.
But how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
A short throw to Conklin.
Yeah, we give up some underneath routes, I don't care.
That time. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
And a perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was...
I knocked that out. Damn.
This one way out just shy of the 45-yard line. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Shoot, last year we had a chance to be in the playoffs. They just played so bad towards the end. I think we lost like 4 out of the last 5 or something like that. What a beast. Emmanuel Forbes, man. That boy's a beast. Look at the feet work. 2 feet in bounds, too. Look at that. That's nice. Oh, maybe he didn't get it in bounds, but, you know, it's Madden.
When a
a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you've thrown this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
Quick hitter here is complete. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Washington now going to use
the Giants got blown out, so hopefully that means that they're going to be terrible this year.
30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Here's Howell. That one complete out to Dodson.
Damn, I tried to get out of bounds. I couldn't. Dang, that made me waste 2 timeouts.
As they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Here's 3rd and 3. Howell trying to pick it up on 3rd. And the Jets pressure too much. Down he goes. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Washington. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the
I didn't see.
The football switching hands
I was,
very little time remaining until
I was looking for him at first, but I didn't see him initially. I took my eyes off him.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Now the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these 2 teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball, just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Rodgers to throw.
All right, we can have that. I don't even care about that. 4 seconds left. He ain't what he can do.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Dang, I don't think he ran with Dalvin Cook for a while. He's tripping.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get.
That's why he ain't running with Cook. We locking it up.
In the ground attack either, so certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows.
Let's go. He panicked. Got pressure on him.
Picked off by Benjamin St. Just.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet.
I don't even know who he was throwing it to.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
He had 2 people in the area, but damn.
A give running right, Gibson, and just no chance of
good
turning
defense.
the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
On second down, here's Gibson again. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again.
Right. Maybe he needs to put in Zach Wilson because he just threw 3 picks for Rodgers.
From the gun on third down, Howell. Short throw to the tight end.
Nah, I ain't worried about that. Take out 3. Go up 2 scores.
And obviously that's well short of the first down. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that's going to make it 4th down. Sly able to put this one through. And they will move up by 10 now. 17-7. Whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin the second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive 1st and 10.
Ah, he dropped it. Man. He's going to keep beating me on that route, though, because I got my linebacker right there. I don't care. He can have that route all day.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Rodgers will try again on second down. This pass out wide to Hall. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Caught that one from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now Rodgers.
This
is going to be incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point of the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
They're going to line up to go for this on fourth down. Rodgers stays on the field. They'll go for him. It's Rodgers. He's got his running back out of the
I stopped running towards him because I thought my safety had him. But he, I forgot he was playing a robber.
Moving and then some. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the fourth down play to result in 23 yards. And again, it's Rodgers.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
In the third quarter here in D.C., a 2nd and 10 upcoming. Now Rodgers. His throw incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Yeah, he don't step up in the pocket or nothing. That's like he getting sacked. Because every time you get out that pocket.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Rodgers now to throw. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman.
Good D. I should have picked it off, but I'm going to play it safe. Let's see what he does.
Makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there. And it
After we gonna blitz. We haven't blitzed all game. We gonna blitz.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Throwing is Rodgers.
Yes, sir. I should have took that one off too.
The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Felt that pressure.
And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. Now a first carry here for Robinson.
Good run.
It's the pickup there, and it's a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. Will go down as a gain of 6, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Number 6 brings up 2nd and 4 at the 35-yard line.
We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. Here's a give to Gibson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the 4th quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production. But how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his number as a ball carrier. They've got the number of the offensive line and the other guys because they're getting to him before he can get started.
See if I can get McLaren on this out route.
Howell throwing on 3rd down here.
What a throwing catch.
He is out of bounds inside the 30. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
Down at the 25. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Way to hold on to that.
He's brought down,
Love it.
but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone. And they're going to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Pushes past him. And a nice job of one tackle, but it slows momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it out. And we've got them now.
On second down, a run with Gibson. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
No, that wasn't an explosive run. That wasn't one that took it all the way to the house. But, boy, for a team that's had trouble running it the entire game, that's the kind of run they need, hopefully, to get themselves kick-started.
The offense on third down tonight.
Ooh, let's see.
Just 2 for 6 thus far. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. In motion right is a running back. 3rd and 1. How's going to throw it?
McLaren.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Washington. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Commanders are an extra point away from making this a 3.
And he's out of there. Oh no, I gotta deal with the Ravens.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on their Beltway rivals, the Washington Commanders. It's the Battle of the Beltway. Baltimore and Washington are underway. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
I hate playing against the Ravens. Y'all know why. Oh yeah, he doing read option already.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Good throw.
Jackson's throw complete there to Beckham. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up the first down.
Edwards now on 1st and 10. And he'll power ahead.
Good tackle, good tackle.
About 3 yards, 2nd down coming up.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. So let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
All right. Wanted him to dive at him.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
If he'd have waited, his wide receiver on the left would have been open.
They're keeping the punter on the sideline. They're going to go for it here on the opening drive. They're indeed going for it as they
I got caught on my line, but I still got through.
as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and this defense holds on the night's opening drive. Little bootleg here. Howell. Throw right side, taken in by Gibson. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Here's Hal to throw on second down. Out route looking for McLaurin. He's got him. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
I wanted to throw that out route faster than that.
Samuel going to go in motion right. They'll run with Gibson. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good at first down. If you make the stop,
He probably can't believe it. That's like he probably paused it. When he probably trying to challenge it.
Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up. All right, let's see if we can catch him off guard with this one. It hasn't been working.
With a play fake, and now here's how to throw it. Looking for Dotson, and he's got it.
What a throw in the catch.
Move this all the way down to the 9. That one goes for 24 yards.
Well, this is a defense that's definitely on their heels now because they gave up the running back for good yardage 1 play ago. Now the pass here sets this offense up 1st and goal. They're going to have to dig in strong now because they've been in retreat so far on this drive. This offense on the
if he just broke that tackle.
Take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. He'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. One more time with Gibson. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Off the option.
They never backed off.
Terry McLaurin from 4 yards out. And the Commanders will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free. And his guy made
I don't know how I
nice
missed
catch.
that. That's crazy.
Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Raven offense.
He's running the ball. Y'all know what the time it is.
Charles, we'll see how this offense responds. Remember the last time they were out, they went for it on 4th down, did not get it, and that led to a touchdown on the other side. So they need a response here.
They certainly do, and I just have a question for you. You think that was a gut feel?
Yeah, I don't even know.
Go for it on 4th down.
That felt like gut to me. What about you?
Yeah, absolutely, because the way it backfired, where they are in the game, all those things, that didn't feel like an animal.
Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson.
I had a feeling he was going to do that. And I just,
It's another
and I keep that in the back of my head.
Gain of 21 yards. And they run with Edwards off the option. And a short gain down to about the 33. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place.
Oh, my God. Oh, man. Man, so fast.
And the struggles to the end continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. Jackson.
Oh, I'm so happy he overthrew that.
They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Yes, sir. Bad throw. Yeah, man. That should have been a sack.
The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And the Commanders
Dude.
come through with a 4th
Dude, really,
down stand.
definitely should have been like 3rd and 40.
You know that, right?
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop, and now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab.
Oh, good catch.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off because right now it's out there for them. They've just got to go seize it.
Now Howell.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there.
They never forced that.
It's 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think can absorb that contact.
On 3rd down, here's Gibson.
And a strong run that time.
Good run.
And down to the 43. They give him 16 yards there, and it's a Washington 1st down.
Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play, and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
On 1st down, right back to Gibson.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
2nd down, Howell back to pass. Target is to Dotson, and he's got him.
Wait, was it a blitz?
Action
Let me
with
see.
1:59 remaining.
Cover 2.
This now a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, it's Howell.
Oh, come on.
Gain of 2, he needed 3. It's 4th and 1.
Should I go for it? Yes or no?
I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down.
I'll take my points, but I'd definitely go for it too.
He's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
Bet. Say less. Oh, I was shocked. Dang, I already did a single back.
Would have been a decently long field goal, 51 yards from here, but instead they're going to go for it.
Going for it on 4th. Here's Howell.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A solid pickup of 5. And
Yeah, he hasn't run zone all day. The times he did run, man, I was tearing him up.
So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30. And Howell will throw it.
This is caught by his tight
Good
end,
throw.
Logan Thomas. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Howell from the gun. This is caught. Touchdown, Washington.
That was dot.
With their 2nd touchdown there in this first half. And the Commanders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Should have went for 2. I'm gonna go for 2 next time.
To me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half.
Right.
Give us momentum going into the second half. Give us
Let
that
them
cushion
slide
we're
out there.
looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Duvernay now going to bring it out. Escapes the defender. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
I see OBJ right there in the slot.
Quickly fading here in the second quarter. Not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
Oh, pick that off, man. But that's a linebacker. So I ain't tripping, but still, I'm winning that.
Partner, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting the 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. That's complete. It's Rashad.
If I was just a little bit more, oh man, I came over there a little bit too late.
With 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit. Just to
I didn't think he was gonna see that. That was a good throw.
The Ravens going to use the
Yeah, man, I wanted that interception real bad.
So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Jackson. And going deep for Hill.
Thank you. Let's see if we can hurry up and get a field goal with this.
Picked off by Cameron Curl. And running with power.
Never mind. Yeah, 17 now. Macklin. Wait, 17 to 18. I forget which one.
You do give it to them.
And he gone. God dang. Yes, sir, bro. 19 now. I'll try to go for 20. Oh my God, the Ravens again.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to
That's a different person too.
Capital and FedEx Field in Landover,
I think you're on Xbox.
Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Washington Commanders.
We got our black jerseys out tonight, so it's gonna be a funeral.
Washington are underway.
They funeral.
On the return, Devin Duvernay. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's Mitchell now.
Look at Chase Young getting off that line.
He is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Jackson. That's complete.
Oh, yeah, hold on to that. Good throw. Okay.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Now Jackson on first down. Over the middle, complete. It's Flowers.
Okay, he knows what he's doing. That's a nice little route combo, too.
Connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
They run the option here on 1st and 10.
He should have handed it off.
He's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. On 2nd down, Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 4.
Yeah, I guess he's not going to be playing.
Completion good for 7 there. And they're going to have a 3rd down.
There's no quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to
I got to watch out for both of them.
Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. Off the play fake, here's Jackson.
Yes, sir. I think he had somebody open, too.
35, well short of the line to gain. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They go play action now. Jackson.
Good throw.
Inside the 15 before they drop him. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards.
Yeah.
And that's a big pickup.
Got me on that one. Oh, man, I think he's running it.
Both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
He's moving the ball. I'll give him that.
The defense, they can't get the stop here. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. Got his tight end.
Damn.
That's Andrews. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident, too, because they're not trying to fool them with running plays, throwing it, and they're being very successful right now.
From the 4, this is 2nd down and 1.
Good call. Man, can I get the ball, man? Yeah, that jumps to the kickoff. God.
And I know people who are watching the game are thinking, did they forget about him in the defensive game plan? But it's actually been the opposite. They're giving him a lot of attention, but he's been very creative and savvy in his route running and finding seams and openings in order to create these completions.
And Jackson throwing once more.
Woo! I thought he held on to that.
Incomplete.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Mitchell will take this into the end zone.
That was a hell of a drive. That man held the ball for all the whole quarter.
Too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say,
I forgot what his defense is gonna look like.
Here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
First and 10 here for Hal and the Commanders at their own 17-yard line. Now they go play action with Hal. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's second down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 6. Straight ahead, Gibson. And he stopped him.
Man, I have to be able to run against this dollar defense. That's crazy.
There, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. So nothing there that time, and maybe you need to look to the O-line. They weren't able to create any space.
No, they weren't, and you know as well as I do, as many offensive line coaches we've ever met, I think that'll be addressed loudly when those guys get to the sideline.
And they're usually loud and big. Hal throwing on 3rd down here. And he will slide down with the first down for the moment, but a penalty flag on the field. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
A give up the middle to Gibson. And he'll get this.
Oh, he's trying to strip the ball. I can see it.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Here's Hal to throw on 2nd down.
That's not pass interference.
Incomplete.
He just pushed my man all the way to the middle of the field.
And it's 3rd and 5.
Man, that guy be kidding me. I mean, he pushed him all the way towards the middle of the field. That's crazy. But if I do that, they're gonna call illegal contact or something.
Howell out of the shotgun.
Look at our receivers.
And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive.
All right, what's this? This is like a DB fire zone.
That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. And he is tackled inside the 49 point to the 35.
Oh, slant zone too.
That time and another first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
So he's gonna run a lot.
So
Two
now,
safeties.
1st and 10.
All right.
Another throw for Howell. Catch here, left side.
Look at these throws, man.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards.
I mean, they're so simple, but
with a second and just a few inches
still.
left. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Shotgun handoff to Gibson. And he'll get it down this
Good
time.
run.
17. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
First down, how to throw. Out route looking for McLaurin.
Good throw. He backed up and hit a little quick out.
10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. Gibson here running out of the game.
Man, push me forward.
6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal. Decided to hand it off that time on the run pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
A chance now to get even before the break.
Let's see.
Howell now to throw it.
Look at that throw. Got it in there right before the linebacker could react.
A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Commanders are on the board here in the final minute of the first half.
Right before the linebacker could react. You got it right in between both of them.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive, as they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson.
I hesitated. I did it again. I never did that.
Field across the 45. 23 yards on the play.
I messed that up. I should have kept coming down.
Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Throwing is Jackson. And this is going to be
Damn, he held on to that too.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. From the gun, Jackson.
There we go. There we go. There we go. All right, there we go. I knew it was going to come.
Certainly not
came at a bad time for him, though.
And not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly
Now I want to see if I can get a field goal range. If I can score, if I get ball at half, that'll be nice.
Ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
All right.
Just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now
I hope we run hard flats again on this play, because that'll be nice from what I'm trying to do.
Here's Howell. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he'll have it.
Look at that throw.
Before being taken down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt.
Let's go.
And I tell you what, he got it from
And we get ball. Our defense is locking up at the right time, too.
This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
What was he doing on offense? He was throwing them medium passes. I consider medium or deep. I want to say medium.
Welcome back.
As if some things work anyway.
We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaughan. A good tight
All it takes is that one bad mistake.
10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to
Run the
speak.
zone.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch.
Good D.
These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
And both sides searching for adjustments. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Gets this out quickly.
Man, I thought he was going to reach out and swat that.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. And Howell will throw it. Pass
Woo!
it's been tight end. And he's going to
Go.
have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Yeah, I definitely saw that, yeah.
When you get a manageable
I'm at the watch that.
situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Looks like a cover 3 or cover 4.
Here's Gibson.
Oh, man, come on.
Tracks behind the line of
I had to get past him.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
That's going to be caught by Sam.
Damn. Oh, my God, that's good defense. Thought I could catch him off guard a little bit.
Back at the 36. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
I don't want to make no mistake. I think if he's doing cover, if he's doing a hard flat, then this one should be open. Triangle should be open.
Howell from the gun. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Looked like he was running man. All right. Oh, no, it was cover 30.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board.
Ooh, hold on to that ball. You know, he like to fumble in real life. Yeah. I was saying, yeah, he's baselining, so I can't really tell sometimes. If he baselines too quick, I can't really tell.
I get the feeling the defense get a little bit tired.
Yeah, I noticed that. So I'm trying to keep an eye on it. Like this one looked like a cover 3 again. So McLaren should be wide open.
They'll throw on first down. Here's Howell. This to McLaren out on the left side. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Doing it again. But I think he's trying to bait me, so I'm going to pick my spots wisely.
A carry for Gibson. And he'll get a couple here down to the 22.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Here's Gibson on the read option. And Gibson looking for some kind of opening, but he has none.
Oh, they telling me to go for it.
Up to stop him short of the marker. So the scoring dried up here in the
last hang game. What was they call that thing? I want to say like
this is the NFL.
Maybe 20, maybe. I think. Yeah, we taking our points over here.
Is on the field as this is a big spot right here.
Because he got a score. Gonna put pressure on the score. I'm not really scared of his offense that much. Even though he has moving the ball though. But I think I trust my defense more.
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Baltimore offense at the line.
Right, let's see. I got to watch Andrews.
And that last turnover could have proven more costly, but their defense only gave up 3. But now answering with a field goal doesn't do much on this drive. They need to try and find the end zone. 9 yards is the pickup.
Might try to take the clock down and go all the way down the field.
Now that's a run that warms a play caller's heart because you're actually set up to do whatever you want on offense. You can come right back and run essentially the same play because you have momentum. Or you can fake that running play and throw something deep over the top. Or you now feel like you have an extra down to play with. Because if you go ahead and just throw it and you don't get it, come back and try and pick it up on third down.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Right side, there's Likely with it. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that's going to bring out second.
Yeah. I'd rather just give up all the underneath stuff and then just play my defense, holds up.
From the 46, here's a 2nd and 7. Jackson going to change things up a bit. Now Jackson To throw on second down. To the right side.
Good defense. I put a hard flat out there, too. I knew he was going to try to throw to his running back.
It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, Brandon, we can see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example.
I was about to say, if he held on to that, man, that's crazy. I think he's going for it, yep.
3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Come on, y'all. We got this.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. That is caught.
I had a feeling he was going to throw it to him, too, out of everybody. Damn.
This is not for the faint of heart right here. 4th down. This is taking a big risk, but it's as good a play call as you can imagine. And the defense just not able to come up with the stop they needed. And this is not just a 1st down, but a big play as well.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Jackson to throw.
Let's go.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their
Manual 4.
It is intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes.
Yes, sir.
An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. And just to add that to the list of great moments for this defense today.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm going for 2 just because.
And Charlie, that pick 6, that's kind of the cherry on top.
Yeah, they did it, and I feel like I'm quoting a bad movie line, but they did it.
Hey, when they play back like that, that's a tip. If they play back like that close to the end zone, just throw a quick slant and try to lead it downward. Then throw away from the defender. When you're on the goal line, you should never, ever play off nobody. You should just be up in their face.
So they'll get another shot on offense.
Football 101.
And now the kick is away. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone.
Go.
And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Here's 1st and 10. Jackson.
Bam, he held on to that.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
A gain of 22 yards.
Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Thank you.
And that should do it. And the Commanders will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception.
Defense stepped up clutch towards the end.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we'd made one more play, could have had our shutout.
Yeah, man, he kept it close too, all the way up till he, that one mistake.
And they will take a knee here. So a victory here for the Commanders. Well, on one side of this, Charles, an impressive victory. On the other, I mean, you think about it, they scored in the first quarter, but then they didn't score in quarters 2, 3, or 4. They're going to have a lot of work to do before stepping back on the field.
Yeah, it'll be an interesting tape to analyze, won't it? Because why did it work in the first quarter, but nothing in quarters 2, 3, and 4? So we always talk about adjustments. You don't just wait till halftime. You do it series to series. They'll be working on that in preparation for their next game.
That's a good read by my corner. Oh, that move right there was nasty. Had to take a screenshot of that. I think this was a cover 3, but he was up on the goal line. But I knew it was a cover 3 because he hadn't been running man the whole game. I just knew he was going to back off. I mean, he got a little jam in there. Wait, did he run man? Let me see something. Oh no, he did run man. Oh, did he? I don't know. I don't know what he was doing. "20 games and counting." I averaged about 17 and people score about 10 on me. I don't think that's too bad. I think this is my first time playing against the Panthers. I know nothing about them. Except a quarterback. Literally know nothing about him. But apparently, I think that's his team too, because it's in his name, so he must be good with him.
The NFL brings us to our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Washington Commanders. The veteran Joey Sly set to get us started, and we are underway in our nation's capital. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback.
Here we go. Here we go. Right, 97.
I think this is a fast quarterback, if I'm not mistaken.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Now here's Young. That swung out wide to Sanders.
The tackle.
And from the 25, they worked this to the 29, a gain of 4.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there, because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more...
Ain't no way. There's no way. No way. There's no way.
Well, on third down, he wanted to go to one of his most...
You gotta be kidding me.
And that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first.
You have got to be kidding me. Wow.
Dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all.
I mean, come on, man. That you guys got to laugh at that.
He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
I mean, he's going to throw a pick soon. Oh, my goodness.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
No daylight for him to run through there, and he ran into the defensive tackle, and that guy blocks a whole lot of daylight as it is. He is truly a big man who just made a big play.
Young now from the 50. Toward the sideline.
Got his ass right back. Oh, wow. Are they fighting for that?
And the Commanders are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
Looked like he took it out of his hand. That's what he get for that first one.
And he stepped up and tried to throw it to the outermost edge of the zone coverage, and they were more than ready for him. The problem now is, if they are limited in what they're doing throwing the football, they got to figure out how to move it without being able to throw it to the outside and throw it downfield.
They'll start on the ground with Gibson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
But that's not an easy play for a defensive end, because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working. But how about his vision to see where the play was going, crashed down inside, and tackled him for a loss.
Second down, Howell now. Out left to Dotson. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
Let's put the play this way.
Here's 3rd down.
If he's backed off, he better play up.
3rd and 2. Here's Howell. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just
Should have played up.
A well-executed 22-yard gain. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game. You'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
Boy, Sam Howell be throwing dots, man.
All the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got some turnover. We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Gibson again. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. With Dotson.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. Give him 6 yards in the first down.
Well, Charles, it's early, but that's a key third down conversion. Remember, they forced the turnover on the opening drive. Now they're in a position where they look like they'll at least get 3 out of this.
A great example of complementary football if they're able to cash this in, isn't it, partner? Because defense does this job, takes it away, turns over the offense. They just pick up a nice first down there. Maybe it's time to think about taking a shot at the end zone because it looks like the field goal is almost assured.
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And he can only manage to get a couple.
Oh, that's for 2 yards. Come on, man.
We're scoreless after 1.
Here's a 2nd and 8. 2nd down, Howell back to pass. He's got Gibson on the out route.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. So they need 2 yards here on third down. Remember, they're already 2 of 2 on third down conversions on this drive.
It's a blitz. It's a blitz.
Howell trying to pick it up on third.
Throw to the right hand,
How?
taken in by McLaurin. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
If this were baseball, we'd call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the first down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a 4th down.
Completes it to Samuel. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
I knew I was going to get his defense ain't scaring me at all.
On the sideline, a big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
I didn't like the play call. I loved it. Running situation for sure on 4th and short. They got the defense to commit too many men in the box to stop the run and have the guts to go for the pass instead. And as a result, they're set up 1st and goal.
Touchdown!
I ain't scared of his defense at all.
Touchdown play. And the Commanders post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
I might just go for 2 for this game.
Connection. It looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open in the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it.
Oh, what's that?
Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
So roughing the passer. And
Maybe that's a sign. Take my point.
I think the safety's usually got to come a long way. So sometimes it's tough for him to slow down that momentum. That's going to draw the flag more times than not.
Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Things a lot different than the last time they were on the field. Remember, they threw the interception, gave up the touchdown, and now trailing 7-0 and looking for a response. Bringing him down there, Jonathan Allen.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
To throw on second down is Young. Open.
Good throw. That was good and quick.
Gets 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4. Young to throw it.
No, sir.
Continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Jamin Davis.
Key Solomon, what's up, man?
Right around the 17-yard line.
We out here on a 20-game winning streak.
Definitely the root cause. And all rookies, they have those learning experiences in their first year. What they're hoping for is that he can learn on the fly, work through his struggles against his defense, and at the same time, still find a way to put them in a position to win.
Dotson has it. Touchdown.
Look at that throw under pressure, man.
From 17 yards out, and the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeout.
All right, he gone. Nah, that game shouldn't count, bro. He's 28-68. Yeah, I know. They be quitting so fast, bro. All right, so we on 21 now.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, longtime foes square off in the NFC East, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Joey Sly, the kicker, stands ready, and we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. Second down, Pollard again. He is taken down
good
at the
D.
21 after a short gain of 2. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Now Prescott. And that is
Don't throw a flag like that, man. Come on.
This could be a first down. So pass interference to call. That's going to set him up with a first down.
Should have threw a flag for a bad read.
Maybe the flag stays in the official's pocket, but instead, he definitely impeded the receiver's right to catch the football. The officials letting the players know how the game's going to be called here in the first quarter.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Prescott down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Prescott to throw it. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Jonathan Allen, the former first-round pick, getting in there to bring him down.
In every game, we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
Yes, sir.
Pressure, and they got to him again.
A D-line ain't playing no game.
On the sack made by multiple defenders.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board.
I appreciate that throw, brother.
It's intercepted. Picked up by Jamin Davis. Inside the 20.
Yes, sir. To the house.
An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. Well, on the opening drive, he was looking
Oh, yeah,
for
definitely, yeah. Cowboys got the rest in their back pocket.
Secondary was ready for it. Charles picked it off. Not only that, they take it the other way for points.
Homework, preparation, research, it all comes back to that, VJ. Scouting your opponent, not just the players, but the coaches too, and seeing what they call to begin a game, find out their tendencies. They recognize the early deep ball was part of their opposing game plan, and they weren't caught off guard when it showed up.
Taken at the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Back to it after the pick six. Prescott. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away.
I appreciate that.
Play of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Now they go play action with Howell.
A little bit too much. That's my bad.
anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
Now a 2nd and 10. The first carry for the Memphis man, Antonio Gibson. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. Powell going to audible to something else. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Able to find the
yes, sir.
And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Yeah, they're going to throw the 3rd pick and be like, we still going to the Super Bowl.
I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
They'll go again with Gibson. And he's got this pretty close to a first down at the Cowboys' 20-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
A handoff for Gibson. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Man, he just left. Come on, man. Typical, man. Typical. I need to see what his record was. Because if he's just backing out like that, there's no way it could be that good. Man's not even ranked. That don't got dash. 2 and 14. Man, that man's not even ranked, man. That's crazy. Ooh, the Broncos, who we got Sunday, too. I do it, Russell Wilson. Let's see how he... I don't even know how he is on the game. I know in real life he's not that good no more. Well, I don't know if that was a bad year or what, but based off last year, I ain't gonna be scared of him.
Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Denver Broncos.
They do got 13 on the outside against clearance, so gotta watch out for that.
And off we go from Denver. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Now a crease here as he's passed.
Okay, I'll take it. Come on. Oh, don't do that to me, man.
He might take this all the way.
Wow.
And he finally runs out of gas, but not
Man, got tired. It's all good.
10-yard line.
Wow, all week long in preparation for this game, you've preached how you're going to stop what they're going to throw at you. But to open up a game almost in goal line situation, I'm not sure that was on the top of their chart.
They'll run with Robinson. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
You get down near the goal line, you need to start enlisting the help of all 11 guys on the defense. And that's a nice job there by the cornerback, squaring his shoulders and coming in to make the tackle.
Uh-oh. He don't got his number 1 on my number 1.
They get this out left.
That's what happened.
And he's got him. Touchdown, Washington.
He'll learn.
A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Commanders get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Had the option to hand that one off or run it himself, but instead, a really easy, quick pass.
I like the way they made a decisive decision and got it right to the receiver. One move later, he's in the end zone.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Commanders 7, Broncos 0. Joey Sly to kick off for the Commanders.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Wilson and the Broncos now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Wilson. This one swung out to Williams. And he's got room. Still on his feet. Javonte Williams.
Wow, that was a good move.
Javonte Williams, 75 yards. And the Broncos are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Will Lutz on for the point after. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Here's Gibson to start the drive. And he'll take this one up to about the 23. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
On 2nd down, here's Gibson again. And not much doing there. Maybe a yard up to the 23.
I know the speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Man, he was right there. Put your hands out.
So easy again.
Fielded just inside the 20. A solid 12-yard return after the 55-yard punt. And the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was
Oh my
the case.
God,
One
come on,
play
man.
to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate
Pick that off.
success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
2nd and 10 now. Wilson. That's caught. It's Marvin Mims. And he's taken down right away, but not before he crosses the 50 and gets to the 49. Now a first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48. Tackle made by Chase Young.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a first down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super
good D.
huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point of attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson.
Good throw. Yeah, I think so too. I think so. That's why I've been trying to guess what he's doing. Kind of keep me on my toes though.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Now a first down carry. It's
good defense.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
These two teams all tied after one. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, here's Wilson.
Oh my God, pick that off, man. Why would he do that?
The calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Throwing is Wilson. Throw right side, complete to Williams.
Damn.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. Here's Wilson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal. Williams.
Good stand, good stand. Come on.
Big body stopped him at the 1. He tried to break that plane, but couldn't get there, and that's going to leave him now at 3rd and goal. Williams again.
What a stand. Let's go. What's he going to do? He like to take his point.
Tough sledding.
Oh, he's going for it. Come on, y'all. We got this.
After that last play, and that's alert. That defense took a chance guessing the snap count, and they were so right. Got great push up front, and that
Yes, go. Let's go. I knew what he wanted to do.
Commanders are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold
I
on
know exactly what he wanted to do.
Well, Charles, certainly circle that play. We might have to revisit it later. They had 3 in their back pocket.
Shoot, because he played with the Legion of Boom.
Well, you know, we're still in the first half.
Yeah, that's one of the best defenses in history.
Nonetheless, and I guess the book might have said take the 3, but it looks like they burned the book and just said give me the analytics. And the analytics said go for it. Didn't work out.
Always got some breathing room. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
In motion left goes a tight end. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
I love our running attack.
First down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Howell.
That was a stupid throw. Unfortunately, I didn't get picked. That was so stupid.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there.
Like I'm trying to get a game away or something.
That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
God, man, we got everybody on lock. All right.
This one incomplete as well.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender,
Let me be smart.
I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
All right, he's manning up.
Howell throwing on 3rd down here. 1:57
Yeah.
to go in this first half.
That's good defense, man.
Sports.
Can't get mad at that. I messed up the throw.
Here's Tressway now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. Taken in at the 11.
Oh my God. Damn.
That's a punt return of 89 yards. And the Broncos have taken the lead.
I had a feeling he's going to do that.
Lutz with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Still moving.
Damn, he ain't going to get, he's going to break all the tackles.
The decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. The defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
I think I had my clearance too. I should just waited a little bit.
Here's Howell to throw on 2nd down. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
He's running man, so I just gotta make some good. I just gotta make good throws.
Throwing here, Howell.
That's not one of them. Damn.
And the Broncos are going to take over at their own 41.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Well, that one drops.
How about to say he hold on to that? That's crazy.
Good coverage there. Force the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Wilson.
There we go. That's the Russell Wilson we love.
So
Come
far
on.
this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
On 3rd down, Wilson.
There we go.
Comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's
I hope he punt.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because
We can
they've been
get a
showing their
field
best
goal or
coverages
something.
on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance if they want to be aggressive.
There he goes, right side. A big play there just before
there you go.
halftime. 53 yards. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's 1st down on the other side of the field. Now he'll look to throw it. Short throw there, caught by Thomas. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a 1st down. A big completion there, and he gets out of bounds to stop the clock.
Very heady football. That allows them the opportunity to go ahead and line up and kick one right before the half ends.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Sly able to put this one.
All right, I'll take it. I'll take
And
it.
that will do it for this first half. So
Definitely could have been down 17
2
to 7 or
Charles and I
20,
return
21 to 7.
after
So
the break.
I'll take a 14 to 10.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Broncos with a lead.
See if we can get a stop.
This kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. This offense set to begin the 3rd quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top.
Sir, yes, sir. Line collapsing on him.
That's always the most important box to check.
What is he doing?
But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box.
Oh, he fakes a spike. Under pressure.
What is he doing?
That's Deron Payne
I'll take
with a
it.
sack that time.
Now that's the way to start the second half. Back-to-back sacks. Whatever the halftime speech was, I hope they recorded it.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is caught.
Why would he keep running back like that?
Before he's taken down. And now what's this? They fake the spike. He'll throw it. And that'll be caught. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain.
What kind of nonsense is he doing?
Play action. It's Wilson. That's caught.
Oh my God. No way, bro.
The tackle's made at
Go ahead.
Washington's 43. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Here's Wilson to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And they're going to have another
good move.
down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 24-yard line.
Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Montez Sweat. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. On 2nd down, Williams. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. It's a gain of 7 on the ground, but they'll be faced with 3rd and long.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
We should never held on to that, man. Come on.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Now Wilson. And he's going to go.
Yes, sir.
Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Jonathan Allen able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them.
Damn, way to get off the line.
It hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down. Now Wilson. Being chased out left.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
Montez Sweat able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Gotta catch a field goal.
The kick by Lutz is good.
Yeah, touchdown.
That moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Out there set ready for
running man to man.
Washington offense.
I can't blame them.
Field goal last time. We'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative.
No way.
But this is intercepted.
Damn, that was a good play.
At the 22-yard line.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for them. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all three still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Wilson. Finds Dulcich out.
That's crazy.
And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
Damn.
Take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
That's a heartbreaker right there.
Williams with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter.
It's the first time I play the Broncos and they about to end my streak.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. This is 1st and 10. Powell to throw. He's got McLaurin, and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2 timeouts remaining, but time is of the essence. Down 2 scores. It's 1st and 10. Powell's throw into the hands of McLaurin. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Here's Howell. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
A lot of practice time, a lot of thinking goes into 2-minute drills, even on the defensive side. So now you want to make sure the guys understand. Continue to be aggressive, but make sure you're smart in doing so.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Well, this crowd is making an impact right now. 3rd and 10. Another throw for Howell. Able to find the open man. That's complete. The Commanders going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They'll throw on 1st down. Here's Howell. And he's got it. And the Commanders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Here we go. 1st and goal. It's Howell with another throw. And this is caught. So it's a late touchdown, but maybe too late. Still a little time left on the clock, however. Coming from where they were, they knew this was going to be tough, but they got the touchdown. Now they need the miracle, the onside kick and a little extra.
Yeah, and you have to get the onside kick and not have the ball
Man.
bounce around a lot and eat up time.
I know I should have went for the sideline.
Possess it and get your offense out there for what you just termed a miracle last chance.
So looking at this situation, you should have time for the onside kick and then at least one play. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. So looking at this situation, you should have time for the onside kick and then at least one play. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team.
Damn.
And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Hail Mary,
Charles,
really?
why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball caught free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game. What year was that? 1978. I think it was in November.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location.
Oh man, my streak is over. I think it was at like 20 something.
Okay, I can't eat and you can't. How are we supposed to eat these foods?
I don't know.
I got a kid's meal because I'm realized I'm not bad. I'm hungry, but not super hungry.
Alright, y'all, that was my last one. Hope y'all enjoyed that. Even though I lost. Killed my streak. Like 21. I'll get on tomorrow though. Appreciate y'all for watching.